By the end of this video, you will understand that you do not need to be strong anymore. And this will be the most liberating realization of your life. Women were never meant to work the way you are working right now. This is not a conservative opinion. This is nature. This is energy. It is a principle every civilization on Earth understood for thousands of years, until someone decided to change the rules. For the last 100 years, a program has been installed in you. You defend it as if it were your own. You work, you are exhausted, you are burned out. Your relationships are absent or falling apart. You think this is normal. It is not normal. It is a program. Right now, I will show you exactly how it was installed, what it is doing to your body and your energy, and why everything in your life will shift once you see it for what it is. Let us start with a fact that will overturn everything you consider normal. For thousands of years, across every civilization on Earth, women never worked for money. Not once. Ancient Egypt. A woman was the keeper of the home. She birthed children. She created the sacred space. From birth to death, she was provided for. First by her father, then by her husband, then by her sons. She did not sell her labor. She created within the family. Even priestesses in the temples did not work in the modern sense. They served a calling. The temple provided for them. This was devotion, not survival. Ancient Greece and Rome. The same principle. A woman lived under the protection of her father or husband. Her world was the home, the children, the energy of the family. The man fought, traded, governed. The woman held the foundation, without which the man could not function. This was not oppression. This was energy exchange. Interdependence. Medieval Europe. Peasant woman, noble woman, queen. All within the same paradigm. The woman was under guardianship. She birthed, managed the household, created the home. The man plowed, fought, brought money. Even when a woman was widowed, her sons or the community took her under protection. Nobody said go work for a stranger for money. China, India, the Arab world, Africa, indigenous peoples of the Americas, everywhere the same. A woman is born, her father provides, she marries, her husband provides. In old age, her sons provide. Continuous care, continuous energy exchange. And here's the part that most people misunderstand. The woman worked, but her work was different. She created the home, birthed children, held the energy of the space. This was full, complete, essential work. Without it, the man could not earn. Her yin labor, her feminine energy of creation, of holding space, of building an atmosphere of peace, accounted for 50% of the family's success, not less. Yin is the feminine energy, magnetic, receiving, creating from within. Yang is the masculine energy, pushing, penetrating, acting in the external world. The woman, through her yin, created the space in which the man could recover and go out and earn more. But she did not sell her time for money to a stranger. She did not work from fear of survival. She did not go to an office because what if he leaves me? And it is important to understand, home and children were not her entire life. They were her equal part of the energy exchange in the partnership. A woman, just like a man, has her own path, her own calling. She can be an artist, a healer, a teacher, a master, and walk that path express herself, even earn money. But she does this through her nature, through her gift, not through fear. Now here is where the system broke. In the 20th century, two forces independently arrived at the same conclusion. Women must work outside the home for money. The first force was industrialization. Nations needed factory workers. The system created a brilliant narrative that women working alongside men was equality, progress, liberation from domestic slavery. In reality, it was conscription. Children went to daycare at 3 months old. Mothers went to factories from dawn to dusk. Then they returned home to cook, clean, care for children, and go back to the factory. For the first time in history, women were massively torn from their homes, from their children, from their nature. The result was a generation raised without maternal energy. The family structure was damaged. Women worked like men, yet they were still expected to be wives and mothers. And the most devastating part, within one generation, it became normal. Nobody remembered it had ever been different. The second force was the feminist movement of the 1960s and 70s. On the surface, a fight for rights. Underneath, the installation of the same program through a different door. Industrialization forced women to work through ideology. The West sold it as freedom. Staying home with children is oppression. A real woman builds a career. Depending on a man is shameful. You must be self-sufficient. Women went to offices in masses. For freedom, for self-realization, for independence. The result? Divorce rates shot above 50%. Birth rates collapsed. Burnout became the norm. Antidepressants became routine. Women by 30 were already running on empty. And here is the irony. Feminism promised liberation. But what actually happened is this. Before, a woman created the home. Now she must work 8 to 10 hours, plus manage the home, plus raise children, plus be beautiful, plus be sexually available, plus pursue self-development. This is not liberation, this is double slavery. Both systems installed the same program. A woman must work outside the home for money. One through force, the other through shame. In both cases, the result was destruction of the natural energy exchange between man and woman. Consider this. For thousands of years, humanity lived by one principle. In the last 100 years, an experiment, a new normal. And what do we see? Divorces, burnout, sick women, lost men, children without maternal energy, a society falling apart on antidepressants. Is this progress? Or is this a program? Now let me explain what happens on the level of energy when a woman goes to work. A woman does not have her own yang energy. She is by nature yin, magnetic, receiving, creating. Work is yang action, output, pressure, penetration, action in the world. When a woman works for money from fear and distrust, she goes into yang mode, but she has no source for this energy. Where does she take the yang from? Two places, from her own health and from the man beside her, from her health. She pushes through office work, strains, proves herself, pulls projects, solves problems. This is all yang. But the energy for it does not exist in her system. Her body starts pulling from its reserves. The result is chronic fatigue, hormonal disruption, menstrual problems, thyroid issues, adrenal burnout, nervous system collapse. By 30 to 35, she is like a squeezed lemon. This is not laziness. This is not weakness. This is biology. You were not designed for permanent yang mode from the man. If there is a man beside her, the woman unconsciously begins pulling yang energy from him for her work. She comes home, and needs fuel, not affection, energy for tomorrow's workday. The man starts feeling drained. He does not recover beside her. He loses strength. The result is he either leaves or he becomes passive, unmotivated. He loses his drive because she is energetically castrating him, and then she resents him. Why does he not want anything? Why does he not earn more? Because you are taking from him what he needs for his own realization. Here is what almost nobody understands. If the woman did not want, the man would sit on the couch. A man depends on the state of the woman beside him. When a woman is in the right energy, she launches the man. He wants to act, to earn, to move mountains. When a woman is in the wrong energy, working in yang mode, in distrust, she stops the man. There are no unlucky men. Any man can gather any amount of energy. The question is always the woman beside him. Now let us look at the program itself, the one that drives women to work. At the core, it is always the same thing: no trust. What if he leaves me with the children? I cannot depend on a man. I must rely on myself. I must be strong and independent. Where does this come from? From fear, from survival mode, from distrust of the world and men. This is not your wisdom. This is a program that was installed in you. And here's the secret nobody talks about. A woman never wants to go to work for money out of fear. Never. If you have this desire right now, it means someone is broadcasting the program of distrust into you. Your mother, who worked her whole life, now transmits the message that you cannot rely on men and you must do it yourself. Your grandmother, who survived a divorce or a war, carries a survival program. Your friend, who is divorced, projects her experience by saying, "All men are trash," and earn your own money. This is not your desire. It is their program running through you. The truth is that in a healthy relationship, there is always interdependence. The woman depends on the man. He provides money, protection, and structure in the material world. The man depends on the woman. She provides the state, the energy of the home, the creation without which he cannot function. 50-50. Equal energy exchange. But you were sold. The idea that dependence equals weakness, that a real woman is self-sufficient. And you started grinding, proving, pulling everything alone. Check yourself right now. When you think I need to work, where does it come from? Is it your nature speaking, or is it fear? If you removed the fear of running out of money, fear of judgment, fear of what if he leaves, would you choose the office? Or would you choose to create your home, raise your children, pursue your art? Be honest with yourself. A natural woman wants to receive, not to grind, not to prove, not to push through. To receive abundantly from the world, from her man, from life. But right now, women are ashamed to want to receive, ashamed to ask, ashamed to accept from a man. I am not a kept woman. I can do it myself. That is the program speaking, not you. Your nature is to magnetize, to attract, to receive, and to want a lot. This is normal. This is feminine. So what do you do with this? I am not going to give you a quick practice. Do this, and everything changes. The problem is not in your actions. The problem is in the programs, in the thinking, in what you consider normal. Step 1. See the program. Check yourself. When you think, I need to work, what is behind it? Desire or fear? Fear of running out of money? Fear of judgment? Fear of depending on a man. Be honest. This is not a desire. This is a survival program. These fears are not yours. They were installed. Step 2. Work with trust. The entire program of I must do it myself rests on distrust. Distrust of men, distrust of the world, distrust that life will provide. This is a deep wound, perhaps from childhood, perhaps from past relationships, perhaps absorbed from your mother. But until this wound is healed, you will work from fear and drain yourself. Trust is not naivety. It is not sitting at home waiting for a prince. Trust is an internal state. The world will take care of me. I am worthy of receiving. I can release control. Step 3. Allow yourself to want. A healthy woman wants a lot. Lots of money, comfort, travel, beauty. You were taught that wanting is greedy, that you should be modest. No, wanting a lot is feminine. Attracting a lot is feminine. Receiving a lot is feminine. When a woman shifts from I must to I want, she becomes a magnet. The world and men want to give to her. Step 4. Understand your nature. Your strength is not in pushing, proving, pulling. Your strength is in yin, in creating the home, in holding the space where the man beside you recovers and earns 2 to 3 times more. In the state you carry, when a man feels peace beside you, he goes out into the world and moves mountains. Your realization can bring money, and a lot of it, but not from distrust. From walking your personal path, through your craft, through your creativity, through what you love. A woman who creates from flow does not drain herself. The universe fuels her because she is in her place. The difference is enormous. Office work done from fear takes energy. Your craft, born of calling, gives energy. For thousands of years, women knew the truth. In every traditional society, one principle held. A woman did not work for money out of fear. She created the home. She held the energy. The man provided. This was a 50-50 energy exchange. Interdependence. For the last 100 years, you have been told this was oppression. Now you are free. Go work? And what happened? Divorce rates rose above 50%. Burnout. Women sick by 30. Lost men. Children without maternal energy. A society on antidepressants. Is this progress? Or is this an experiment that failed? You are tired. You are burned out. You are pulling everything alone. Work, home, children, beauty, self-development. They tell you you are strong and that you will handle it. But here is the truth. You do not need to be strong anymore. You need to return to your nature, to trust, to receive instead of pushing, to want a lot without shame, to the yin energy that attracts instead of repels. Strength is masculine. Your power is different. It is in creation, in your state, in your magnetism. And when you are in this energy, the world and men want to give to you without fighting, without proving. But as long as you operate under the program, I must do it myself, this channel is closed. The question is, what do you choose? To keep proving to the world that you are strong and independent? To grind until you burn out, defending a program that is destroying you? Or are you ready to see the truth, to begin changing your thinking, to return to your nature? This will not happen overnight. This is not watching a single video and having everything change. This is work on programs, on distrust, on fears, on what you have considered normal. your entire life. But if you are ready, write in the comments, ready to stop being strong. This is not weakness. This is coming home to yourself. Subscribe to this channel. We are only beginning to uncover what was hidden from you and what you are about to reclaim.